Top 10 Manhwa were MC Reborn with Overpowered Unmatched power. In this video, I am talking power levels so insane they break through scales. MC's flexing skills that let them annihilate anyone foolish enough to fight them. I spent 100 hours researching to find only the most hyped series where Reborn MCs have their enemies crying for a reset button. These cold-blooded MCs show no mercy with their unfair powers. Get ready to feel like an absolute beast by watching the top 10 manhwa, where the MC is reborn with overpowered, unmatched power. Starting off with our number 10. Rebirth of Legendary Doctor. Coming in at number 10 is Rebirth of Legendary Doctor, where our MC Xing Aofoy dies in tragic accident but gets reborn into his past self. This time he's determined to avoid the mistakes of his past life and climb to the peak of the medical world. However, his path is filled with obstacles and supernatural hissings. Will his medical knowledge be enough to overcome mystical systems and destined tragedy? Or is he fated to fail again? If you are craving an OP rebirth story with a medical twist, this manhwa delivers the goods. Number 9. Hundreds of options for becoming a god. Rolling in at number 9 is Hundreds of Options for Becoming a God, where a prince's soul gets isekai'd into a trash body named Lin Feng. But this ain't your typical trash to riches story, because Lin Feng activates a busted super option system. The system helps him break his cultivation limits and climb to the peak of strength. Along the way, he makes some new friends, gets into a fancy mortal cultivation academy, and researches the pinnacle of life. But when he discovers the dark side of society, his system springs into action with more tasks and rewards to help him rescue the oppressed. With all these options, Lin Feng is well on his way to becoming a god and save humanity. If you dig smart systems and OPMCs, this manhwa is a must-read. Number 8. Lord of Mana. Coming in hot at number 8 is Lord of Mana, following Hunter Eon Han, who is down bad from not having mana. Just when he's about to kick the bucket, some wild messages pop into his head. He's cleared some secret tutorial and unlocked a special trait. Next thing he knows, Eon's teleported to the continent of Panthea. Turns out our unlucky MC has awakened as the Lord of Mana with an OP unique ability. Now he's got to navigate this new mystical world and figure out how to control his insane powers. With the system on his side, Eon sets to turn his life around and become the ultimate hunter. If you are hungry for a power fantasy manhwa with a twist, Lord of Mana hits the spot. Number 7. To Another World on My Own. Coming in at number 7 is To Another World on My Own, about Taru, who has always dreamed of having an otherworldly adventure. He finally gets isekai'd but almost loses his memories to God in the process. However, a near-death experience during reincarnation lets him keep his memories and unlocks a special skill. Reborn as Tauro, he starts leveling up his mysterious, garb-led text ability that everyone thinks is useless. But through brains and hard work, Tauro gradually figures out how to master his OP skill. Even when the odds are stacked against him, he preserves in this new world. If you're looking for an unconventional isekai manhwa with a determined MC, To Another World on My Own will scratch that itch. Number 6. I Became the Torrent of a Defense Game. Rolling in at number 6 is I Became the Torrent of a Defense Game. Our gamer MC beats the top strategy game on ultra hard but gets isekai'd into the game world by a mysterious force. Now in Prince Ash's body, he realizes that every ruthless command he issued had real consequences. To atone, Ash vows to keep his whole team alive, this time with his gaming know-how. But who summoned him and why? The answers may come if he can survive the onslaught first. With thrilling action and high stakes, this manhwa subverts isekai and gaming tropes. If you are craving for an unconventional power fantasy, don't sleep on I Became the Torrent of a Defense Game. Moving on to our number 5, Standard of Reincarnation. Coming in at number 5 is Standard of Reincarnation. Our one-armed MC Daven finally proves himself in combat, but gets backstabbed by his jerk cousin Kajin and imprisoned for life. 500 years later, minor god Julian accidentally summons Daven's soul into a body named Vincent. Together, they work to uncover the truth about Daven and Kajin. Vincent must remaster combat with his disability while Julian discovers the art of reincarnation. Through teamwork and determination, they overcome steep odds. This manhwa flips the reincarnation genre with its dark beginnings and discipled MC. If you want a fresh take on power fantasy, don't skip Standard of Reincarnation. Number 4. I am the only one loved by the constellations. Rolling in at number 4 is I am the only one loved by the constellations. After civilization falls, mysterious towers are humanity's only refuge, with the powerful Astras at the top. Our underdog MC Homin gets a skill-granting tattoo and realizes he has the memories of 3 past lives, who were all Astras. Now with insane powers, he sets off on adventures facing big baddies. But will the Astra's protection be enough? This manhwa blends tower climbing, apocalyptic survival, and reincarnation into one thrilling story. If you are hungry for an unconventional power fantasy, don't skip this gem. Number 3. I Am Not the Overlord. Coming in hot at number 3 is I Am Not the Overlord. Our pacifist MC suddenly becomes the almighty demon lord in an alternate world. He's supposed to lead demon armies and wreck humanity, but that's the opposite of his chill personality. At first, he struggles with his insane powers and responsibility, but through hilarious teachings, he comes to understand both humans and demons. With compassion and creativity, he charts a new path of harmony. This manhwa masterfully subverts isekai and game tropes for a refreshing take. If you want non-stop laughs with a uniquely powerful MC, you have to read I Am Not the Overlord. Number 2. Damn Reincarnation. Rolling in at number 2 is Damn Reincarnation, where warrior Hamel dies right before fighting the Demon King. He reawakens as Eugene, descendant of his fellow warrior Vermal. Eugene now wields the skills and powers of his previous life lacked. Thrust into a world where humans and demon coexist, he must overcome new threats. With brilliant tactics and likable personality, Eugene charges forward to finish what Hamel started. Damn Reincarnation flips the genre with its creative world-building and demonstrative MC. If you want stellar action paired with smart storytelling, this manhwa is a must-read. And finally, number 1, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. And rolling in at our spicy number 1 is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Our MC is the only one who knows his favorite web novel is becoming reality, and he's now the protagonist. Armed with his extensive knowledge, Dokja must change fate to save humanity. This metafication manhwa masterfully subverts isekai and apocalyptic tropes. Dokja wins through wits rather than strength in thrilling, unpredictable ways. From clever humor to epic action, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint keeps you hooked all the way through its climactic finale. For a whole unique take on power fantasies, look no further than this manhwa, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Alright y'all, that's our list for the most unmatched manhwa MCs that get reborn and wreck everyone's life with their insane power. Let me know which unbeatable Reborn MC gives you the most overpowered vibes in the comments down below. And remember to annihilate that like button. Okay then, see you all in the next video. Until then, happy reading.